Test, test, test. Hi, folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, and you're watching Varsity Soccer live here on YouTube. Tonight's matchup is between the Maize Eagles and your Valley Center Hornets. The Hornets coming in at 2-4, lost their first 4 games in the Maize tournament, or 3 games in the Maize tournament. One of them was a regular season game. They lost against Salina South, took last in the Maize South tournament, but they recently found some success. Lost to Hutchinson 2-0, came back 3 days later, beat Hutchinson 1-0. Then they went on to go to Mulvane and win 10-0. So I think this Hornets team has a lot of potential for success. They have a lot of unchecked talent, and I'm interested to see how they can get with some momentum, how they can compete with some momentum behind their back, and see if that affects their play. And then this Maize Eagles team is overall, I mean, they've always been a good program. Maize South has always had really good soccer programs. They're 4-1 right now. They lost to Eisenhower, and I apologize. I'll be back in a minute after the national anthem. And we're back here, but as I was saying, this Maize Eagles team has developed a very successful program over the years. Their coach from last year, they had been their coach since 2012, and he actually went on to coach for Newman. This is their first year without him, but they've still managed to develop a successful program without him. They sit at 4-1. They lost to Eisenhower, but other than that, they've had success against a lot of teams. They succeeded against Arc City, beat them a whopping 10-0. So they have a lot of talent on this roster. Your Hornets are faced with a tough one tonight. We'll see how it goes. Getting it started. They'll play it back to the defense. This is one of their strategies, trying to push it forward on the side. Have some really talented wingers in Bryden Schmidt and Tristan Malillo. And starting tonight in net is Grant Wesley for Maize High. Nash Crosby to throw in. Short throw on over to Tanguma. Nothing there. Here's Will Height. Pressured early. Looking over the middle. Nothing there. Cleared out. Over to the left side. There's Velasquez. Knocked out of bounds. Crosby to throw back in. Looking in for Schmidt. Nothing there. Ball knocked out again. Crosby to throw in. Just working it down that right sideline, looking for something over the middle. Cade Martin looks like he's playing midfielder here tonight. Typically a defender. Good attack coming here from Maize on the left side. That's De Leon. Looking over the left. No defenders there. Clear offsides call. So free kick to come from your Hornets. That was a good job by Ben Luch, just staying back and making sure to get that offsides call against Maize. He knew that Maize was going to commit to chasing that ball, so he just stayed right where he was. Looking for Bryden Schmidt. Nothing there. Here's De Leon. Back over to Shea. Over the middle. Maize now trying to attack to the right. Tristan Malillo is there to stop it. Here's Cade Martin. And pushes off his defender. It's out of bounds. Still in. Your Hornets still have possession. Malello short throw to Tanguma. He'll attack from the middle. Perfect kick on to Schmidt, but there to intercept it is Grant Wesley. So over onto the right defensively for Maize. They'll attack. A really good pass to the right side, but Ben Lutz is there to knock it out. Throwing in. Good throw over the head of Lutz. Looking over the left side, nothing there. And it rolls out of bounds. Apologize, struggling to see numbers. I believe that was Topher Canizo on that kick over the middle. Went out of bounds in favor of your Hornets. Tanguma looking forward for Schmidt, nothing there. Backs down his defender. And turnover there to Maize. Nice pass on forward. Good pass to the left side. That's De Leon. Keeps it in. And it's in the net. A perfectly placed pass over to Canizo, who's right in front of the net and just caught Stokes off guard. Goal, and we're 3 minutes into this one. And so with 3 minutes gone, deficit is now 1 for your Hornets. And Maize takes over really quickly. Nothing there. Tripping call on Cade Martin. Or excuse me, it will be for Cade Martin. So he will free kick from the 34. A good kick there, headed away. And this Maize defense has been impenetrable. Good passing forward. Double team on the left side. Good pass. Using his speed there is Velasquez. Looking over the middle. Ben Lutz there. Trying to make the stop. And there it's Tanguma to kick it out. Solid defensive play by Antonio Tanguma. To throw in here's Velasquez. And within the first 5 minutes, it's very apparent that this left side is going to be where the damage is done for Maize. Good header over the middle. Nothing there. Stokes manages to pick it up. And early going in this game as a netminder, I mean, you tend to be a little bit slower, and I think that's just what that play was. Give him some time, give him a couple saves, and I think he'll be right back on track. Good stop there by De Leon. Still attacking. On that left side, Crosby with a clear out looking for Malello. And we saw last time Malello's electric speed. He can get down the field in a blink of an eye. Actually played midfielder, but it was more of like a defender-forward hybrid. Wiedemann fighting for it at the 40. Nothing there. Here goes Cade Martin. Attacking over the middle, looking for Schmidt. Nothing to be found. On the stop, that's Papin. Looking for De Leon. It'll roll out of bounds. 34-30 remains in this first half. Your Hornets trail 1-0. Crosby with a good throw along the sideline. Knocked away and out of bounds. Throw from the same spot. Jeffrey Jew will check in for Tristan Malello on the left side. Jew was a starter last year, replaced by Malello this year. Crosby to throw in from midfield. Looking for Wiedemann. He's surrounded by 4 Eagles. Nothing to be found there. Papin with a good clear out. Headed up by Lutz and then Tanguma. And this Maize team seems to be everywhere they need to be. They're following the ball and with good speed too. Grant Wesley will let it roll back. Nice keeping possession there from Maize. They're just taking their time now. They are up by a goal, so they can take their time and only take what is given to them. Here's Tanguma looking over the middle. Two defenders around him. He'll slide off to the right. Looking for Schmidt. Nothing there. And the stop by Wesley. Kick over to the right. Jew with a knock away. Here's Wilhite. Now Martin looking inside for Jew. Nothing to be found. Martin yet again showing off his talents, his defensive talents on the offensive side. And a good stop there by Wesley. On the right side there, cleared out. Looking forward is Wiedemann. .32:30 remains in this first half. 1-0 is your score. Your Hornets trail. A free kick to come from the 12-yard line for Maize. Maize with a solid attack over the middle. Kick onto the right side. Good stop by Aiden Lewis. Looking over the middle there. Nothing to be found. A quick surge. Nothing there. Crosby will chase it away. DeLeon recovers it. Centering pass there. DeLeon attacking. Good defense by Schmidt. Here comes Cade Martin. Finds Schmidt again. Nothing there. DeLeon over to Schmidt. Here's Wiedemann looking left. Three defenders already back, and then Jew and Schmidt on the forward side. Here's Tanguma. Knocked away there. And it's just been amazing how incredible this Maize team is. Along the right side, taking it on his own. And the shot is off the mark. That shot came from Cody Lampkin. And so Isaiah Stokes will kick. Excuse me, that was Enrique Perez who took the shot on the right side there. So pass on over to Glidewell. Here's Crosby trying to draw Maize forward. They've done a good job of that so far. And quite a bold strategy, too, considering how dominant this Maize offense has been. Caden Myers will check in for Brandon Wiedemann. 30 minutes, 30 seconds remain in this first half. Here's the first of Caden Myers. He'll let it roll out of bounds. Schmidt to throw in from the 40. Throw over to Wilhite over the middle. Nothing there, headed away. Martin going for the behind the back pass. Pappen has it, clearing it forward. And Stokes is there to beat it out. He'll boot it into the stands, but just got that away. Just trying to eliminate any offensive possibility here for Maize. Wesley over onto the right side for Perez. Good short pass there. Handling now is Shea. He'll take it over the middle. Centering pass there. And it is about 3 or 4 yards offsides. So that is the call. And that was yet again a wonderful pass by Maize. Ford's just getting a little bit too eager on the front. There's Tanguma mishandling it. Booted over the middle. At midfield, Martin chests it. Jew chasing it down. Here's Perez on the right side from Maize. On over the middle. There's Schmidt. Good handle there. Just taking their sweet time. They're just going to take what is given to them. And they have clearly shown they will dominate time of possession. It's tough to force turnovers. And in for Maize, that's Levi Curtin. 28:30 remains in this first half. Your Hornets trail 1-0. Here's Caden Myers looking for Schmidt, nothing there. Here's Curtin getting pushy. Over the middle, miscommunication, and back it goes to Isaiah Stokes. Roll on over to Glidewell. Nice pass to Tanguma, mishandles it. Curtin will attack from the 30. And nothing there. Velasquez has to get it back to the defense. Right side. Good knee there by Martin, and he keeps attacking. Perez gets the steal, though, on the pass. Jew chasing from behind. Lewis with a good defensive stop. Throwing to come here from Perez. Short bouncer on to Shea. Good stop by, that's Aiden Lewis. Curtin with a good stop at the 40. Over to the left side. Good pass over the defensive line, looking for DeLeon. That was a perfectly placed pass there from Schmidt. Didn't want to force an offside, but ultimately kept it in offensive range. So it's out of bounds now. Here's Nash Crosby. Brandon Wiedemann and Tristan Malello check in for your Hornets. Crosby on the right sideline. Short bouncer over to Wiedemann. Back to Crosby. Looking for a clear-out kick. Nothing to be found. Here's Tanguma. Now here's a clear-out kick. Perfect pass on over to Martin. He's pushed around. Back over the middle. Tanguma attacking. And Wiedemann defensively forces the stop. Back to Tanguma. Another good pass looking for Malello. And Myers recovers it. He's pushed up. Wiedemann handling it. Looking back over the middle, and finally a penalty called. Getting pretty pushy there defensively from Maize. Pappen, the one who the penalty was called on. Caden Myers will free kick. We've seen his big leg in the past. Not as much on the varsity side, but dominant on the JV side. Here's Myers. Perfectly placed kick. Yet again, good defense by Maize. Wiedemann will keep it in from the corner, though. Here's Crosby looking for a centering pass. Looking for Martin. Nothing there. And it's cleared out by Maize. Yet again, just an unstoppable force on the defensive side. A brick wall from the Eagles. Now they'll start an offensive attack of their own. Lewis says no to that. He'll work it over the middle for Martin. Nothing there. So now Maize will reset back on the defensive side. Along the right side here. And that's out of bounds. That was intended for Canizzo. Long throw from Lewis finds Tanguma. Nothing there. It's taken away by Curtin. Here comes Maize on the left side. DeLeon one-on-one with Stokes. Left-footed kick. It's in the back of the net. Goal number 2. And so, with 25 minutes remaining in the half, the Eagles net number 2. And on comes this Hornets offense. Knocked away there. Here's Curtin looking over the right side. Nothing to be found. They'll have to back up. Resetting on the defensive side. Back on over to Schmidt. And here's Pappen. Good kick there. Just a little bit too far. And it looks like Lewis will keep it in. No, he will not. It will be in favor of the Eagles. Back over to the right side. Good back, or behind the back pass. Perfect pass on the right side. Looking in, centering pass. It's too high on the shot and out of bounds. And that was an amazing series of passes there. That went from Max Shea on to Perez, and then trying to net it was Angel DeLeon, but nothing there. Isaiah Stokes to kick. And Maize 2 for 2 on shooting. Or excuse me, 2 for 3 now. Back on over to the left side. Here's Papin. On over to Lampkin. To the right back. Here's Perez looking over the middle. Lewis fighting for it. And leading his way there, that's Velasquez on the right side. Glidewell there to knock it away. Will he keep possession of it, though? And I believe it is a handball. So we'll see a free kick from Glidewell, who just made the amazing defensive stop. Jew pressured by 2 defenders. Here's Martin. He'll take it over the middle. Clearing pass, looking for Jew. It's right there. Papin there defensively, though. On the right side. Perez on the sideline. Backing it down. Good defense here from Maize. Back over to Curtin. He'll get it right back to Max Shea. Now just working about 10 yards from midfield now. Here's Papin. Clearing kick, blocked by Malello, popped up by Wiedemann. Myers looking for it. Schmidt finding it. He'll get it back to Wiedemann, looking for a long pass, blocked off by Curtin. So here's Malello. Back over to Lewis, trying to switch the sides on the field. Nothing there, it's taken away. Defense is short-handed, 1-on-2. And this time it's DeLeon. Stokes there to make the stop, though. And it is just amazing how one man can make an offensive attack like that for Maize. Back over the middle. And back it goes to Profit. Over the right side, back and around. Maize will reset on the defensive side. Back over to Profit. He's calling for someone to get a pass to. Back it goes. Stopped by Tanguma. And it's called a penalty. That penalty on Levi Curtin. Quick free kick there from Tanguma. Looking over the right side. Curtin, good defense. Tanguma recovers it, though. Here's Wiedemann. And it's knocked away off the foot of Tanner Profit. Here's Elijah Wilhite to throw in. Eli Gamber and Eli Alvarado both check in. Jeffrey Jew and Brendan Wiedemann head to the bench. Here's Alvarado looking over the middle. Wilhite loses handles on it. And will be in favor of Maize. Papin to throw in. Short bouncer. Back it goes. Wesley will kick it. Out of the right side. Looking over the middle. Nothing there. Knocked away by Lewis. And Lewis knocking away once again. Out of bounds. Here's Martin. Pushing away there. Quick cut back. Nothing to be found. And will be a penalty there. So we'll see the strong leg of Caden Martin from the 21. On the left side. Waits for his forwards to get in position. And 5 defenders back. 4 midfielders at the goalie's box. Maize is preparing everyone. DeLeon the only one back for Maize. Here's Martin. Headed away early. And it's recovered by Papin. He's looking for DeLeon. Great pass there, but Malello there to make the stop. Meg there. On it goes to Tanguma. Here's Cade Martin with a quick cut. Now an offensive attack from the Hornets. Here comes Schmidt. And knocked out of bounds. Eli Gamber rushes to get the throw in. Throw in from Gamber. Looking for Martin. Knocked away. Recovered by Lewis. And off to the left side, there's DeLeon. Quick cut back. Looking for the centering pass. He'll find it. There's Profit onto the right side. Short roller there for Stokes. And nothing to be found. On the right side, penalty called. So on to throw in from the defensive side, Zach Pappen. Instead, he'll free kick after the penalty. A long one there. Headed in off the field goal post. It will be out of bounds, but wow, wonderful kick there. That came from Zach Pappen. And Profit, I believe Profit was the one who had the header there that was off the mark. It is Profit. A couple Eagles check in. And that is Preston Geitzen and Eli Blankenship. And short kick on over to Crosby. He's pressured early. Takes off on the left side. Defender behind him. Quick pass on to Lewis. Here's Martin. Looking over the middle. And here comes Eli Alvarado. Knocked away by Pappen. Calling for a pass forward. Alvarado with a stop. And it's out of bounds. He'll rush to get the throw in. And incredible stopping that run by Maize. Single-handedly by Eli Alvarado. Here's Tanguma. Looking on the right side. Head fake. Over to Alvarado again. Nothing there. And he's tripped up. DeLeon's pass knocked away by Tanguma. Quick throw in. Long throw in. Here is Tanguma. Looking over the middle. Finds Cade Martin. He's pressured by Curtin. Gets around it. Fake spin move. Still looking over that middle. Nothing to be found. He'll get it back to the defensive front. Tanguma at the 35. Quick pass on to Wilhite. Nothing there. Over to the right side. Pass looking forward, and it's out of bounds. That pass came from number 26, Ewan Klein. I apologize. He was the one that checked in earlier, not Blankenship. Brendan Wiedemann will check in for Aiden Lewis. And I'm not quite sure who will replace Lewis on the defensive front as Wiedemann checks in as midfielder. And penalty call. Maize rushing to get the free kick. Quick kick on over to the left side. DeLeon looking for the clear out. It's off the mark. Looked like it came off his foot weird. So out of bounds. Elijah Wilhite to throw in. Jeffrey Jew checks in for Alvarado. There's Schmidt. Off his shoulder, out of bounds. 14:24 remains in this first half. Your Hornets trail 2-0. Glidewell over to Wilhite looking for Tanguma. Nothing there. Curtin for Maize. Good pass forward. Klein racing for it. And cleared out to the left side of the flag. So we'll see a throw in. A couple Eagles check in. And knocked away by Jew. Throwing in here is Schmidt. Over the middle. De Leon looking for it. Back and over to Geitzen. And they'll get it back to the defenders. Cleared back to the 30. Here's Pappen. Centering pass there. Back and forth from Curtin. Looking forward, pass. A little bit too much mustard on it, and it rolls back to Stokes. Here comes Isaiah Stokes. Good punt down the field. Lands around midfield. Here's De Leon looking for attack. Good stop there by Wilhite. Getting pushy with De Leon. Over the middle there. Back it goes to Geitzen. Over the middle, Curtin. Here's Canizzo. Klein over to De Leon. And this Hornets defense is shown similar to the Eagles defense. Is bombarding on the defensive side. Too many players to contain or to play against. Here's Ian Hefkin. He'll check in for Eli Gamber. Will Height short throw to Glidewell. He's chased by Klein. Here's Crosby. Dangerous situation. Looking for Malello, and it's out of bounds. Here comes Maize, your Hornets defense back in position. And you can see them immediately jog back. 3 midfielders playing similar defensive positions. And Schmidt has really been the only one forward for an attack. Malello to throw in. Over the middle here. De Leon guarded by Tanguma. Here's Curtin, back to De Leon. Here's Geitzen, left side. De Leon with a quick cut. Tanguma pushes him over there, keeps the ball in though. Whiffed on the kick. Here's Geitzen. Nothing there. Traveling between 2 defenders. Wiedemann knocks it away. Here comes Jeffrey Jew on the right side. Defense not prepared from Maize. Looking for Schmidt. And it's just too far for Schmidt. Out of his reach. Gets to Wesley. And this Hornets defense getting back in position. Trying to stop the defensive unit from Maize. Over to Pappen. Left side. Attacking now is Schmidt. Curtin is intercepted by Hefkin. Back to Curtin it goes. This time his pass complete. Back over to the midfield. Perez looking for Klein. Nothing there. Back it goes to Isaiah Stokes. Stokes with 1 save on the night. Knocked away. Heading towards the out of bounds. And it's called in favor of the Hornets. Caden Myers checks in for Schmidt. Will Height to throw in, right sideline. Knocked away there. Throw in over the middle. Here's Curtin, guarded by 2 defenders. And pretty much every time we've seen a double team from the Hornets side. And it's worked out a few select times. Here's Jeffrey Jew attacking. Looking over the middle. His winger on the left side is Hefkin. Here's Wiedemann. Back from Myers. Here's Jew. They'll set up an offensive attack. We see similar strategies from the Hornets and Maize. Malello on the left side. Trying to center it there. Looking for Wiedemann just off the mark. And quite a boot there. That was Curtin who cleared it. Back it goes. Here's DeLeon. Stokes trying to get in position. It's out of bounds, just barely to the left of the net. And very fortunately for the Hornets. Here's Stokes to goal kick. Quick pass on over to Glidewell. Attacking over the middle, looking for Martin, finds him. Malello looking for Wiedemann, nothing to be found there. Knocked away. Over to the right side. Here's Martin attacking. On to Jeffrey Jew. Perfectly placed pass. Jew will try to center it now. One-on-one in the corner. Making a few moves. Over the middle, looking for Cade Myers, and he barely mishandled it. It was a perfect pass by Jew and just off the mark. Back it goes to Wesley. The Hornets, so far in the second part of this first half, they've managed to control quite a bit of time offensively. They have yet to net it. In fact, they only have one shot on goal, but they've had some good, solid attempts. And Will Height lost his shoe. Looking over the middle. Knocked away by Tanguma. Down it goes. Pappin there. Back and around from Lampkin. Here's Perez. Looking to attack forward. 6:30 remains in this half. 2-0 is your score. Looking forward is Tanguma. He was trying to get it to June. Didn't work out there. Here's Geitzen. Left side pass to Roman Schmidt. Now Tanguma knocked away. Attacking from Maize. Will Height there. Got his shoe back on. Made the stop. Looking over the left side. Klein. And they're just taking their happy time. Now a pass over the middle. A bit too far, and Stokes is there to grab it. Good punt. Looking for Myers. Has good position to attack, but two defenders there from Maize. Wiedemann grabs it. Over to Tanguma. Attacking over the middle. Left side pass for Hefkin. Perez chasing it down as well. Here's Hefkin. Back and around. Back to the defensive front for Malello. He'll attack himself. Trying to get it to Martin. Martin to Tanguma. Over the middle. Right side to Wiedemann. Trying to look for Jew. Nothing to be found there. Klein with a stop. Quick move. Here's Shea. Stolen away by Wiedemann. Looking over the middle. Good centering pass. Looking for Hefkin on the left side. Nothing there as it rolls out of bounds on the left side. Hefkin to throw in. Bryden Schmidt and Ledger McDaniel check in for Valley Center. And checking in for Maize. I believe that is number 4, Rory Morales. Here's Malello. Short throw there to Martin. Takes it himself in between 3 defenders. Manages to keep possession. Fake kick there by Tanguma. He's tripped up there. Penalty called. Tanguma happy about that one. Under 4:10 remaining. Cade Myers to free kick, and we've seen some accurate passes from him. And if we're going to see a goal, it would not be surprised to see it now, but I will go ahead and knock on wood. Cade Myers from the 23, excuse me. Pass is short, looking for Martin. Nothing to be found. And now a short offensive attack from Maize. Two-man attack. That's Roy Morales on the right side. Chasing him down is Crosby. Long kick just off to the right. It's out of bounds, 3:25. Hornets have had a handful of good chances, just not been able to get those shots on goal. And obviously that is the way to get the ball in the net. They've had plenty of time of possession, but this Maize defense has continued to be a brick wall. They've done it year after year, and this year is no different. Will Height to throw in from the right side. Looking for Wiedemann, chests it up. And it gets past his defender. Good pass to Martin. Looking forward for Schmidt, has it over the middle. And he's tripped up. It's a stop from Grant Wesley. Schmidt wants a penalty, and it clearly looks like one, but now here's Maize trying to find an attack on the right side. Keeping it in. Crosby on the defense. Curving kick. Header is up and out of bounds. That was a good shot coming from Velasquez. But it is out of bounds. And Maize started the night 2 for 2 shooting. Now they're 2 for 7. Isaiah Stokes to goal kick. 2:15 remains. Some confusion between refs. And clock is back in play. Out of bounds it goes. So here comes Maize. To throw in here is Roman Schmidt. Quick throw in there. Back to Schmidt. Here's Morales. Good pass to Levi Curtin. In the gap and cleared out by Glidewell. Good kick there. Now taking advantage of it is Bryden Schmidt. Looking for Caden Myers on the right side. He'll have to work out of the corner if he's able to get it. Clear penalty there. And Caden Myers is down. I would expect at least a yellow card from that one. And nothing called yet. That is an act of clear aggression on that play. And clock is stopped. Trainer heads over, and we'll be back in just a minute. And Caden Myers helped off of the field. Looks like his right leg. And after a very well-deserved yellow card on the play. Fans in the stands wanted a red card, but not called. So we'll see a penalty kick here. Excuse me, just a free kick from the corner. Well, and I mean, it is rough to be losing 2-0, but when you have a play like that as a teammate, I mean, it hits different. It's personal now, and so I expect the fire to be a little bit more in this Hornets' blood. Wilhite on to kick. Caden Meyer still being helped off. Wilhite in there. And Martin looking for the over-the-head kick. Nothing there. Chested by Glidewell. And miscommunication on the passing. Over the middle there. On the right side, Malello knocked away. Good pass forward. And in the back of the net. That is Mikey Velasquez. And that's goal number 3 with 52 seconds remaining in the half. And Velasquez nets it there. Just moments between the Myers injury. Pass forward there for Martin. Nothing to be found. Onto the left side. Looking forward there. Wilhite chasing it down. And out of the corner. And knocked away. And Velasquez records his second shot on net after that goal. Under 15 seconds remain in the half. The Hornets just looking to get out of it now. Looking for a header. Martin will clear it out, and that looks like time will expire in the half. And so, one half of play through. 3-0 your score. And I'm Caleb Rose. I'll see you back at Hornet Studios in 10 minutes. And we're back here at Hornet Studios. One half a playthrough, 3-0 your score. And Maize certainly had a dominant first half, led by their defense and their incredible speed. The way that they were able to get down that field in a matter of seconds was just incredible to watch. And this is a consistently successful program from Maize, but they still leave me in awe every time. And the Hornets are down 3-0, so I say put some more offense on the board. You gotta score a couple times to get this deficit gone. So out of bounds to the left side, Maize starts it off. Here's Wiedemann. Glide well. Nothing there. And shot totals for Maize, they were 3 for 8 shooting, in that first half. Your Hornets took one shot on net, and it was off the mark. Here comes Eli Wilhite, penalty called, and in favor of the Hornets. Tanguma was tripped up. It will be on Tanguma. To kick here is Pappen. Short kick over the middle to Geitzen. Back it goes. Wesley now to kick it. Short kick over the middle. To the right side, here comes Shea. Back and around. Through the middle. Malello there. Wilhite fighting for it. Jew defensively knocks it out of bounds. Will be in favor of Maize. Quick throw in. And out of bounds. Will be in favor of your Hornets. It will be Maize. Here is Geitzen. Good stop by Wilhite. Fighting for it. And there to recover is Tanguma. Good offensive attack here. Here comes Jew. A long kick. And just in the corner, knocked away by Wesley. A perfectly placed kick there by Jeffrey Jew. Looked like it was going out, and it might have just slipped into the corner had Wesley not been there to make the stop. And knocked away there from the corner. Here's Lewis. He'll work it around the edge. Now Wiedemann looking over the middle. Nothing there. Taken away by Maize. Now they'll start their incredible passing offense. It's stopped short by Wiedemann at the 40. So he'll reset. Here comes Tanguma. Wiedemann struggling there. Good passing by Maize. Nothing there. Over the middle from Lewis. Malello fighting for it. Here's Jew. Knocked away. And Maize getting every pass seeming that they want. Here's Martin finding Tanguma over the middle. Nothing there. Knocked away. Malello looking to recover it. He'll make the stop. He'll keep it in his possession. Looking for a shot. Stopped there. From the right side, Wiedemann. Missed on the shot. The pass is off the mark. Intended for Wilhite, and it's not there. 36:05 remaining in the second half. Your Hornets trail 3-0 against the Eagles. Over to the right side is Perez. Good stop by Malello. Trying to get it to Schmidt. Off the mark there. Here comes Martin. Strong-legged kick off the mark. Just to the right. And out of bounds. 35-30 remains in this second half. Wesley to goal kick here. Over to the left side, headed forward by Martin. Here comes Schmidt, nothing there. Over to the left side. Here comes Lewis. Quick behind the back kick. Here comes Tanguma. Chasing it down. He'll keep possession of it. In the left corner, has to work past the defender. Got a little aggressive there. And we'll see a penalty. And a penalty kick from the corner, or free kick. So free kicking here is Colby Lampkin. Bryce Jones checks in. And some confusion on the field between the refs. Kick on the right sideline. Malello chasing it down. And they take a penalty there. Or at least the fans wanted a penalty. To throw in here, Malello. It's stopped early. Tanguma will check in for Jones. Short throw into Crosby. Looking over the in between two defenders. Kept in. Here's Wilhite attacking. Nothing there. Taken away. Here comes Levi Curtin, right side. Perfect pass. Attacking here is Velasquez. Looking for the centering pack. Cuts it back early and out of bounds. Velasquez to throw in from the corner. It'll take a whole windup. A lob and knocked out by Crosby. Looking for a shot. It looked like it was tipped maybe. Here's Curtin. And a penalty called there in favor of your Hornets. Crosby to kick. Taking his sweet time. 33-15 in this second half. 33-15 for your Hornets to make a comeback from this 3-0 deficit. Maize over to Curtin on the defensive backside. Around it goes. Looking over the middle there, that's Morales. Down the field it goes. Here's Tanguma. Looking over the left side. And not there, out of bounds. Out the back of the field. It'll be a goal kick to come here from Wesley. Wiedemann to Martin. Looking over the middle there. Long shot knocked away. And that's Martin's third kick. And his second that had a solid opportunity of going in. And Glidewell recovers the punt. Here's Tanguma attacking on the left side. Looking for Wilhite. Nothing there. Recovered by Malello. He'll attack down the left sideline. Off to Jew. Looking out in the middle. Nice pass to Wiedemann. Loose ball there. And it's out of bounds. A kick off to the left side. Bryden Schmidt trying to knock it in as the ball was rolling seemingly in slow motion. And Schmidt tried to knock it in. Just off the mark there. Wesley to goal kick. Short roller over to Perez on the right. And Schmidt will make the stop. It's out of bounds again. So we'll see a goal kick from Wesley. 31 minutes remain in the second half. And Schmidt, after that play, I mean, he is showing he is eager to make up for that. Wesley, long goal kick on the left side. Back out to Aiden Lewis. Kept in bounds. Glidewell will chase for it. 2-on-1 defensively. Glidewell with a smart play to knock it out of bounds. Will be in favor of the Hornets. Good throw in from Lewis looking for Tanguma. Levi Curtin there. And he was in perfect position to draw a penalty from Tanguma. A little bit of good acting, a little bit of right position, right time. Draws that penalty on Tanguma. 27-yard line is where the free kick will come from. 30 minutes remain in this second half. Short pass over to the left side. Perez will attack. Looking towards the left side. Centering pass. Malello is there to make the stop. Crosby will clear it out. Maize defense out of position. And Perez there to make the stop. From the right side, Malello there. And it's out of bounds. Perez to throw in. Short throw to Levi Curtin. Past the foot of Wilhite. Over the middle. Glidewell there. And intercepted to the right side. Looked like offsides. Stokes dives to make the stop. And he does so. Then he'll elect a punt. And a really good punt with the wind. Wiedemann to Martin. Here's Schmidt on the right side. And nothing there, knocked away. Looking over the middle there. Good leading pass. Crosby chasing it down. Getting pushy there. Stokes dives to make the stop. And Stokes yet again making another incredible play on Max Shea for the Eagles. And he's starting to rally behind this defense. Looks like a handball, and that is the call. Tanguma to free kick. We'll see all but two for Maize. All but one, excuse me, come back to the defensive side. They are committing, as they did in that first half, to stopping any offensive attack by the Hornets. And unfortunately, as a defense, you have to have at least 2 or 3 people back to make a stop. And that kick out of bounds to the left. Checking in is Preston Geidson. Grant Wesley to goal kick here. A long one over to Wiedemann on the left side. Martin will attack. A long kick stopped by Wesley before it goes out of bounds. So he'll punt this time. No, he'll roll it over to the left side. That was Velasquez clearing it out. Lewis up for Tanguma. Loose ball. Martin takes advantage of it. No, this time Maize does. And Glidewell showing off his legs. Not enough there. Velasquez, backwards pass. Few quick moves there and a stop by Glidewell. Centering pass, headed away by Malello. On the left side, Lewis there looking to make a stop. Over the middle, that's Papin. Shot is off the mark, stopped and out of bounds. Stokes knocking away that ball, making his second stop of the night. And back it goes. Around to Geitzen. A penalty called. So on to kick is Lampkin. Really good place kicked, but it is caught by Stokes. 25-40 remains in this second half. And miscommunication there. So it'll be out of bounds in favor of Maize. To throw in is Perez. Short over to Velasquez. Out of bounds. Now it will be Hornet possession. Malello to throw in. Good pass to Wilhite. Some good headers by Maize. Curtin over to Morales. And he'll get it back to the defensive front. Now to midfield. Here's Profit. Looking for that long pass. Instead takes it over to Perez. He's tripped up. And we'll see a penalty called on Lewis. And we'll see a left-footed kick here. And tough to see from this distance. But it will go back out to Perez. Popped up there. Like Shea. Back and around. Excuse me. That is De Leon on the left side. I apologize. Looking forward. Cleared out there. And offside's called. So after the offsides, from the 38, we'll see a free kick. Good kick over to the right side to Profit. 4 Hornet defenders there to make the stop, but instead it goes back out to Perez. And after a series of really good attacks early on in the first half, they'll go with a more defensive approach now. Schmidt on the defense. A good stop there, but it is called a penalty. De Leon, good job drawing the penalty there. De Leon. And he faked the kick there. Over to Malello. Kicked forward for Wilhite. Schmidt in perfect position to receive it. On the right side, De Leon will knock it back to Wesley. Wesley looking forward. Instead goes to Martin. Here's Wilhite. Back to Tanguma looking for Jew just off the mark. And I believe it tipped his foot. So it'll be out of bounds. A goal kick from Grant Wesley. Bryce Jones checks in for the Hornets. And then Ewan Klein checks in for the Eagles. 22:30 remains in this second half. Grant Wesley to goal kick here. And he'll pass it on. Bryce Jones on the defensive front. Back over to the right side. Back and forth passing. De Leon to Perez. Excuse me, that was Curtin. Over to the left side. Now it's De Leon. They're taking their happy time. I'm not going to force anything. This time they do. It's off the back of Curtin. Martin with a long kick. It's blocked. He'll get around 3 defenders. Quick move. It's taken away. Off to the races now. Good front. Taken away. Or knocked away. And then Tanguma will get possession. Over to the left side. Profit looking right. Miscommunication there. Klein finds it though. There's Perez. And behind the back pass to Geitzen. Here's Klein. Jew getting aggressive with it. And back it goes to Wesley. Jude diving to make the stop, but not quite there. Pass goes to the left side. Here's Martin after the takeaway. Popped up over to Tanguma. Nothing there. Klein looking backwards. Back it goes to Wesley. Headed back and forth. Here's Crosby. Good defense there, but better offense by Velasquez. Bryce Jones fighting for it, looking for Martin. Nothing there. Backed away from the 30. Maize maintaining possession. Glidewell to Martin. Off the mark on the pass. Malello recovers it. He'll get the penalty called, though. And Malello getting a yellow card. The second Hornet yellow card of the game. Did not appear intentional. So with 20:26 remaining in the second half. The Hornets yet another setback. Eli Gamber will replace Tristan Malello. Communication defensively. Back it goes to Will Height. Trying to head it forward. It's out of bounds. We'll see a corner kick to come. Velasquez from the corner. And Velasquez had a goal right before the half for Maize. Jeffrey Juice stretching on the field. Might be something wrong. I believe it's his left leg that he's stretching. Tristan Malello set to check in after the yellow card, along with Brandon Wiedemann. Left side kick there. Headed forward and just off the mark, out of bounds. And that header attempt came from Colby Lampkin, but it's not there. So Stokes will goal kick. Under 20 minutes remaining in this contest. Back it goes. Headed forward by Martin. No one there to receive it. Bryce Jones racing down the field. And barely knocked away to Wesley. Back over to the left side. Here's Morales. Now Profit. Pressured by Lewis. Knocked away there and out of bounds. Maize maintains possession. Quick throw in. Short throw over to Curtin. Schmidt with it. Now Tanguma. And he's just taking his time, trying to find something open. And a clear penalty. Tanguma threw his hands up mid-play, expecting that one. And in a night filled with a lot of calls that the Hornets have disagreed with, Tanguma's happy to get that one. And it looks like Tanguma was scooting the ball forward after the penalty. And so they'll push it back near 6 yards, 7 yards. Here's Logan Glidewell to kick. The junior with a high boot knocked away by Wesley. And Wesley, 3 saves on the night, keeps this Hornets team scoreless. And the Hornets have now had 5 shots on net. And somehow, the brick wall of Wesley has not let any of them go in. And instead, they'll get the opposite corner. Will Height will kick from the right corner. 17-10. Here's a corner kick. Headed in for Martin. towards the net and not there. Tanguma racing back for it, looking for a second chance opportunity. He'll get past 2 defenders, cuts past a third. And out of bounds there in favor of the Hornets. That knocked out of bounds by Rory Morales. Back to Lewis. Trying to set up for yet another long attack. And here comes Maize with an offensive attack of their own. Looking forward. Looks like an offsides. And no call there. Off the mark, just barely. Velasquez with his third shot on the night. And it was 2 inches from that left side goalpost. 16:15 remaining in the second half. Tristan Malello after the yellow card, and then Brandon Wiedemann check in for the Hornets. Here is Stokes. Short roller over to Tanguma. Nothing there. Taken away. Here comes Velasquez. Quick cut back. Now Glidewell. Here comes Will Height. Good passing here from the Hornets. Cut back from Wiedemann. Now Malello. Taking it past midfield. Good boot forward by Tanguma. It's off the mark, though, out of bounds. Now to throw in. That's Lampkin. Good header forward. Here comes Velasquez. 1-on-4 now. Now he's getting some options. Cuts past 2 defenders. Quick stop to Isaiah Stokes. And his 3rd save on the night. Velasquez's 4th shot. Another kick forward. Looking for Eli Gamber. Gets a little pushy off to work out of the corner. Hornets not there to recover for him yet. No centering passes were available to him. They'll have some time as the ball's out of bounds. They'll regroup now. Here's Lewis. Looking for Schmidt. Now Tanguma. Quick spin move over to Cade Martin. Here's Tanguma. Trying to get around the ref. Pushy from Curtin. Back to Aiden Lewis. Cut off there by DeLeon. Makes another stop. Back it goes to Tanguma. Under 15 minutes remain here. Your Hornets still trail by 3. Tanguma will walk it off. Apologize, it is a free kick. Here's Logan Glidewell, who had a perfect shot opportunity last time, just off the mark. Here he goes with his second. Off the mark by maybe 2 inches. Off to the left and out of bounds. So here to goal kick. That is Lampkin, I believe. Short pass on over to Perez. They're taking no risks here. Back out to Wesley. Now they'll clear it out. Here's Tanguma. Looking for Wiedemann. Cut off there. Pushed around and a penalty called. And a yellow from Levi Curtin. He's been pushy at midfield all night. And he gets a yellow card. So Curtin heads to the sideline. Confusion on the field between the refs. And ref refs had to talk things over with Isaiah Stokes. Still some confusion. Cade Martin set to kick. And this ref handing out yellow cards like candy on Halloween. Here's Cade Martin to kick. Martin to kick from the 20. It's blocked by the wall. And here comes Maize attacking back to Logan Glidewell. He's rushed early. Quick move. Trying to take a long shot. Pass on over to Tanguma. And kick off the mark from Glidewell. .12:45 remains in the contest. And the kick here is Profit onto the left side. Out of bounds. Pass intended for Geitzen. Lewis to throw in here. Long throw headed away by the Eagles. I believe that was Profit, and he's holding his head now after that one. Walks it off, so it will be Lewis to throw in. Under 12 minutes remain. Throwing over to Crosby. Tanguma back over to Lewis. Cut over the middle. Taking it himself. Nothing there. We'll see Tanguma attack. And Tanguma has been one of the most successful guys. This Maize defense has just surrounded every one of these Hornets players. Been one of the most successful guys getting out of double teams or triple teams. It's Martin. Now Gamber looking for Schmidt. Gets past two defenders. Looking over the middle. Nothing there. Getting pushy on the sideline, blocked by Schmidt. Out of bounds. 11:10 remaining in this contest. And that pass is cut off. Over to Malello. Awkward spin on it, but he'll take it nonetheless. Over to Wiedemann. Pass off the mark. To throw in here is Perez. Back to Profit. Perez with a short little pass. Profit will clear it. Mile high there. Malello running under it. And back it goes. Good cut off there by Glidewell. He'll take it. Gets it past his defender. And the triple team gets to him. Gamber has it. And it's taken over by DeLeon. From behind, Gamber getting a little aggressive, out of bounds. And we'll see a free kick to come here from DeLeon. 10 minutes, 10 seconds remain in this match. Just under the 30. And Maize will take their sweet time with this one, trying to eat up clock. They have no intention of trying to score. And with how well they've managed to keep possession at all times in this game, they should have no trouble doing that. Pass over the middle there. And this Maize team has been up quite a bit this season, so surprising to see them lose possession there. They're used to situations like this. Here's Malello over the middle. And Schmidt trying to get it behind the back, not quite there. Now it's a good pass from Martin. Over the middle, knocked away. Headed up by Lewis. And looking for the windmill kick, it's off the mark. So we'll roll out of bounds. I believe that was off of Gamber, so will be a goal kick. Jeffrey Jew will check in. And it will be for Gamber. 8:50. And Levi Curtin after the yellow card will check in. Long goal kick there from Profit. Back to the Hornet defense. Lewis trying to work on the sideline, not there. Recovered by Maize. And for how well this Maize defense has been throughout the course of this season, the Hornets have put up a really good fight, getting a lot of opportunities, putting shots up on net. And unfortunately, with the brick wall that Grant Wesley is, it's tough to score. But it will be a penalty in favor of the Hornets. Logan Glidewell to kick. Long one there. Looking for Wiedemann. He'll head it up and then kick it in bounds. Wilhite looking for it. Knocked away. Wilhite backing down his defender for possession. And it'll be a penalty called on Colby Lampkin. And this is a really good position for Eli Wilhite. He might be calling for a pass. About 10 yards outside of that goalie's box. Here's Wilhite on to kick. It's not over till it's over. Here's Wilhite. Maybe get something sparked. Good kick. Headed away. Jew with the recovery and his shot off the mark. Out to the left side, under 7 minutes. And that attempt not there. Your Hornets 0 for 8 shooting tonight. Back over the middle it goes. Back and around. And Maize continuing to keep possession on it. No forwards looking aggressive, so really just trying to eat out the clock here. Good pass, headed forward off of Glidewell. Back it goes to Stokes. He'll kick it. Goes to about the 30 over the head of Velasquez. Martin racing for it. 5 minutes, 55 seconds. Here's Wilhite. Keeping it in is Malello. Trips on the ball. On the left side. He'll keep it in. He still is holding his glasses as they fell off on that play. Here's Wilhite. Nothing there. And a lot of cheers from this crowd. Profit looking right side. And they'll leave it back for Stokes. Don't even try and get the rush. 5:15 remaining in this contest. A punt from Stokes. So far, this Hornets team has seen some success here and there with offensive attempts. Maize trying to run out this clock. And taking off with it, that's Tanguma. And looking forward to Schmidt from the corner. He'll fight for it. Getting pushy there. A penalty called. It will be against the Hornets. So we'll see Profit to kick. With 4:20 remaining, your Hornets still trail 3-0. Glidewell looking for it at midfield, nothing there. Here's Martin on the ground, shot out to the right. Under 4 minutes here. And that was Martin's 4th shot on the night. 2 of which have been nail-bitingly close. A Good free kick there from Prophet. Here comes Velasquez. Maybe a last-second attempt from Maize. And there's Glidewell to make the stop. Now Tanguma will take it from midfield. Wiedemann on the left side. Keeping it in. He's pushed, and a clear penalty there. And fans want a yellow card. And the Hornets' next matchup will be against Berean Academy. It will be at home, live streamed right here on Hornet Studios, so make sure to check that out. Headed backwards after the free kick. There's Jew trying to get a shot off. He's surrounded by 3 defenders, and his shot off the mark. 2:45 remaining in this contest. And after the Berean Academy game on Thursday, we'll see the Hornets going to play Goddard at Goddard and then at Salinas Central. And that will be next week. 2:20 remaining. Kick along the left side. Lewis fighting for it. And there's Velasquez still going 110%. Cade Martin looking for it. Pass forward. Nothing there. They're not going to accept the shutout. Trying to get a last-second goal. Under 2 minutes. Over to Cade Martin. Long shot attempt off the mark there. And they certainly have put some good shots up in these last couple minutes. This Maize team this Thursday will play Heights, and then Derby the Thursday after that. Free kicking here is Prophet. 1:30 remaining in this contest. And your Hornets trail 3-0. And Tanguma will draw the penalty. Clock ticking away. The Hornets still not accepting defeat. And this is a good way to be. It'll help you through the course of the season. And I thought the Hornets had a good chance to make a comeback here, which they certainly played with a lot of energy and had the opportunity to do so. Stokes will make a stop. And the Hornets are 2-4 right now, but that's one thing I talk about a lot when announcing is that energy is the most important thing. You have to be aggressive. You can never give up, and they're continuing to do that here. Clock stops with 51 seconds. Injured player on the field is Mikey Velasquez. He had 4 shots on net. 1 of them went in. And as I mentioned, your Hornets will play Berean Academy this Thursday at home. And it will be live on Hornet Studios, so make sure to check that out. Velasquez limps off the field. So a free kick to come here from Maize. Clock back to running. And now just taking their time with it, trying to run this clock out. And I've really loved to see the fight in this Hornets team step. They were down, but they were not out. They were going to continue fighting, no matter what the score is. And love that about this Valley Center high school teams. Especially this year with
being questionable and getting a season. They're not going to take any minutes of any game for granted. 15 seconds remain in this contest. As I said, talented Maize team, and your Hornets put up a really good fight. 5 seconds. Here's Tanguma. Looking over the middle. Clock hits triple zeros. Your final score 3-0. Maize with a dominant first half. And they'll keep that score. Thanks so much for tuning in here. I'm Caleb Rose. And your final score 3-0. Have a great night.